This is the BBC School News Update from City Academy in Norwich. Pupils from City Academy set off on a journey to Auschwitz today to mark the memory of those who died in the Holocaust. Our reporter Josh has more on the story.
Hello, I'm Genevieve and today I'm interviewing Nathan and Paige. Why are you going to Poland?
Well, it's a government scheme to get people to visit Auschwitz and learn more about World War II. And since most of the Holocaust survivors are nearly gone, there's raising awareness of World War II, and it would just be a memorable, amazing experience.
What reaction are you expecting when you arrive at their camp?
It's really hard to tell how you're going to react when you visit such a place, but I can imagine you feel horrified at how many people died there, and I'm guessing it would be quite an eerie, isolated place to be.
How do you think this will be a memorable event?
I think it'll be a memorable event because of simply what happened there during World War II, and we've been given the opportunity to go and visit such a place, so that will also have an impact that we won't forget.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jordan and I'm interviewing Miss Rowe. How did you choose what students were going to the trip?
Well, I went into sixth form assembly and spoke to them a little bit about what the opportunity was and asked anyone who was interested to come and see me. And from that, myself and Mr. Wiles asked students to write us a little piece about why they wanted to go, what they were interested in, and why they should have the opportunity, and then we chose Nathan and Paige from that.
When are you going to Poland?
We are going in about just less than 12 hours. We are meeting at 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and we are flying from Stansted at 7.
Thanks.
From East Anglia to the Far East, staff from City Academy Norwich will travel to China this Easter to receive funding to help the development of technology at the school. School News reporter Kai has more information.
3 staff members from City Academy Norwich are travelling over to Beijing to receive a considerable amount of funding from computer company HP. So City Academy Norwich can teach in a 21st century style. This style of learning has the potential to open doors for the younger generation using technology that will prepare students for the workplace. The money will also be used to focus on science, technology, engineering and maths, also known as STEM. Back to the studio.
Literacy levels at City Academy in Norwich are on the rise. News out today suggests the national situation is quite different. The staff at City Academy has reasons to feel optimistic about the pupils' progress.
I've been told that literacy levels at Cannes are on the rise. You are the person who works most closely with Year 7s. Can you tell me your views on the matter?
My views on that matter is yes, literacy levels are on the rise. Given the kind of focus that we put on literacy in Year 7, the key skills, reading, writing, understanding.
Hello, my name is Dylan and I'm here today with my Today we're taking part in a science experiment using marshmallows and skittles. It's a fun-filled way to learn all about science, including our earthquakes. As you can see, they're working very well together as teams. Hello, this is one of the groups from the science experiment at City Academy Norwich. Hi, what's your name?
We are the Incredibles.
And we're here to save the world from earthquakes. What exactly are you doing today? Today we're making earthquake suitable houses which won't fall over when an earthquake hits the country. Really, are you enjoying the day so far?
Yes,
That's very fun.
What's your highlight so far?
Our highlights is when we're building the trial houses out of marshmallows and spaghetti.
Thanks for watching. As you can see from one group, having fun and learning is a special part of City Academy Norwich. Thanks for listening.
Oh yeah! This is not good.
Do you think that was a good idea, arranging the stage for the students at City Academy?
Well, as part of National Science and Engineering Week, the Academy said that we were doing an event, and we chose for Year 8 to do an earthquake because it's a year's anniversary since the Japan tsunami earthquake.
Do you think the children are enjoying the day?
I think they've really enjoyed it. They've enjoyed having to build things and spending time with other classes that they don't normally do that with.
Are you proud how the days turned out?
I'm very proud, and now we're testing the earthquake machine.
Pupils from Helston High School in Norwich are taking lead in helping to save lives. Our BBC School News reporter Kaylee and Jordan have been to visit the school to meet those involved, but first they spoke to one of the City Academy teachers to find out more about CPR.
Hello, I'm interviewing Miss Casside, who teaches first aid at City Academy Norwich. How important is CPR?
It's very important. It can save somebody's life.
How long do you do CPR for each time?
Until either the person wakes up and starts running around, an ambulance comes, or...
I'm Kaylee from BBC School Report, and I'm here at Helston High School in Norwich to interview Miss Lovick and to talk to some of the students involved with CPR lessons and fundraising. I'm here with Connie and Becky. Hello. You can get that in. Right. How did you raise money for CPR classes?
We ran a bake sale for the whole school, and we sold some British Heart Foundation badges, and we also did an on-school uniform day where people wore red.
Why did you think it was important to raise money?
So we thought it was like an important skill for everybody to have, like because one of our friends had a position put onto her that she needed to know this sort of thing because she hadn't been taught it. We thought it would be a good thing to have school teach, and because then other people can get involved in case they need it as well.
How much did you raise for CPR classes?
We raised about £1,000.
Thank you. How did you come to have CPR lessons at Helston?
Well, it was actually arranged by a group of Year 9 pupils because one of them, her father had had a heart attack. He's okay now.
Back to the studio.
This is our project. In 1988, a double-decker bus fell into an ancient tunnel made by monks. This famous moment in time has been captured by Ben Platt's Mills. From a tree trunk, it is being protected by the BTCV charity. The area where the sculpture is placed is called the Dell and has recently been made over. The volunteers took a year to renovate the Dell because people living near expressed concerns about the area.
Volunteers of the BTCV had a grant of $21,000 and the sculptures will be unveiled at a special family fun event on Saturday 18th of March.
Close to the sculpture is the workshop bar. Staff and customers helped by donating lots of money to help fund this fantastic sculpture. We spoke to Mr. James Sanders, the owner of the Black Horse Inn, who said, "I think that the area next door being more attractive will certainly help business."
That's nearly everything from us, but finally it's been a busy day at City Academy as the team of pupils have been working against the clock to find and gather stories for the BBC News Report. Let's find out how they got on. The day started at 7:15 AM when 17 pupils from Year 8, 9 and 10 met for a news meeting to set the day's agenda. They were accompanied by BBC Radio Norfolk whilst they divided themselves into smaller reporting groups. It is a great opportunity to have the experience of real-life journalism using real stories which involve real people in the community in and around your school.
This is BBC School News Update. I'm Jen.
And I'm Dylan.
The countdown is on, just 60 days to go until the brand new state-of-the-art school opens its doors to pupils in Norwich, leading the way in digital learning.
A journey to Auschwitz, how students from City Academy Norwich are remembering the Holocaust.
And from East Anglia to the Far East, why City Academy Norwich is spreading its wings all the way to China. City Academy Norwich will be handed its keys to a brand new school building in just 60 days' time. The £22 million site welcomes its first pupils on the 14th of May. The project is the climax of 2 years of planning that has seen the school transformed since its former life as Earlham High School. Mr. Burgess, head of Discovery School, said, "May the 14th be with you."
Students from City Academy Norwich are making a journey to Auschwitz today to remember the prisoners who died there. The trip is a real opportunity for students to gain a better understanding of the Holocaust.
Teachers from City Academy Norwich head to the Far East this Easter to the Hewlett-Packard Conference in Beijing. Representatives from the school will travel nearly 5,000 miles to China. The opportunity to find out more about STEM-based learning.
It was a successful evening for arts in Norwich last night when students from City Academy Norwich took to the stage to perform So You Think You're a Superhero by Pam and Ferg in front of Philip Shepherd from the National Theatre in London. An audience of parents, teachers and students turned out to see the young people train the boards. The hall was filled with laughter and one of the stars of the show, Brad, said she was delighted with how the show performed its way.
And now for sport. At noon today, Year 7 and 8 girls netball tournament starts. The girls have worked extremely hard to get this far. From tall to small, each girl has put amazing amounts of effort in. We wish you all luck.
And finally, the weather today. Not a great day for Norfolk today. Fog, and more fog.
Involved here today. Mr. Youngman, just tell us, give us the plans for the school report day today.
Well, we actually started yesterday planning interviewing students going to Poland to Auschwitz, but this morning everybody is working on picking the stories for today. We've got a 4 p.m. deadline in which all of our stories need to be live on the BBC School website.
And a couple of students in particular with an earlier deadline because they're going to be doing our 8:45 news headline.
Yes, we're really excited about that. It's delighted. So you'll be getting the news live from Cannes at, later on this morning. So they're frantically preparing.
You've got a good idea of how they're doing so far. We've got any real budding journalists already?
I can tell you that narrowing it down to only 20 students to be involved in the school is a complete nightmare, and I've done a bit like a football manager. I refuse to pick out two right.
That's understandable. That's fair enough. I quite understand that. Courtney and Bethany are with us. Courtney, are you okay? Yeah. You look at you mustn't be nervous. Keep calm, right? Don't panic. How's it going for you?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you like in particular? Is it writing stories? Is it doing the detective work and researching a story?
The detective work, like finding out what's been happening, looking into people's story and getting a really good depth, because I think that helps me as well to understand what's going on in the reality.
Yeah, that's good. And it's great with all the rest of them there. You're feeding off each other, aren't you? Yeah. What have you been working on, Bethany?
Well, today we're just over in English lessons we've been learning basically around the news and how it works, and then today we've been working on separate stories
and it's all coming to a climax today, isn't it? Because you're really coming to the sharp end of things. How are you feeling about it all?
A bit nervous, but
yeah. Well, when you found out that you were going to be on BBC Radio Norfolk this morning, just a bit. Once you've done it, it's like riding the bike. Once you learn to ride the bike, you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure. You have a great day today. Now, as I say...
What made you want to be a journalist?
Really, because I like playing records. That's right. I mean, what you're doing is the best way to get into it, because it is actually building a career up in stages and building your knowledge and your skills up, which I didn't have any of. So really all I could do is go into a studio and play records. But then I got the opportunity to go out doing reporting and things like that, so I did my training more or less on the job. One thing that I have learned, and that's whether, whilst you're learning your career as well, if you get an opportunity to do something, don't say to yourself, well, I've never done it, so I'm not going to have a go. Have a go at it, because even if you make a hash of it, you'll learn something from it.
So do you enjoy your job?
Enormously. I enjoy my job that much that I look forward to getting up at 2:30 every morning.
You must enjoy it.
I must enjoy it.
It must be a very good job to go at 2:30.
Well, it is because I avoid all the traffic, you see.
A fantastic day for all involved. Thank you for watching.